also for Atlanta. Quincy Azee's checked in for Jason Maxiell. Shots good by Williams.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Jones kicks to Udall. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And Thomas, here we go. Shot by Oden is no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Azee misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
A different look now for Cleveland. Sean Williams checks in for Thomas. And Jones subbed in for Smith. Jones, the pass to Ace. Oh! Williams with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Cleveland making a change here. Pressey is checked in.
Phil Pressey.
It's Williams with the drive. The 17-footer. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. A different look now for Cleveland. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Oden. And Mike Miller subbed in for Sasha Vujacic. Vujacic kicks to Cooley. Here's Farmar. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pressey's shot is off. Pressey's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Farmar dishes to Nogueira. Here's Vujacic from outside off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Farmar passes to Cooley. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for Cleveland. Murphy's checked in. And Jones subbed in for Jones. Jason Maxiell's checked in for Atlanta. Wallace comes in for Jones.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
19 seconds left in the second quarter. Farmar kicks to Maxiell. And he jams it with authority.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Holds.
with 1 on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Checking out the game J.R. Smith is having. He's got 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Smith is out there with Vujicic. Then it's Oden. Then it's James Jones. And it's Williams at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Jones. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Oden. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cleveland trails by 10. Smith outside for 3. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
What a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
And a dunk by AC.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Ace has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Smith against Williams. Smith dishes to Oden. They push it up 4 on 3. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. That's good. Williams has got 8 points.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now. You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Tyrus Thomas is checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Jones. Williams kicks to Cooley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Mike Miller's checked in for James Jones. He hits the second from the line. Pass to Vujicic. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Murphy's checked in, and it's early in for Miller.
Anthony Early.
On defense, Atlanta. Smith wide open. He fires. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Williams kicks to Nogueira. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Smith, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Ladies and gentlemen.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Thomas. Jones comes in for Early. Richardson, he's checked in for Sasha Vujicic. And Presley subbed in for J.R. Smith. And it's Nogueira missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Jones. Cleveland trails by 8. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Pressey. Here's Murphy.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The pass to Holmes. He kicks it to Wallace. Banked in off the glass.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Outside, Jones. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Atlanta, up by 10. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Quincy Acey. Vujicic is up there with Williams. Then there's Udoh. And it's Jones in at the small forward position.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Jones for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle.